What kind of straps?
Drying straps.
Drying straps. Okay, wow. All right, guys, we are back. On set with me now, entrepreneur Sabrina Campbell with her brand of reusable household items simply called Simply Holistic Creations. Welcome to Smile Jamaica, Sabrina. Good to have you.
Thank you for having me.
I'm going through the products on this table, and you really have hatched a very interesting line of products. We're going to go through and talk about them. But tell me a little bit about the business. How long have you been doing this?
Actually,
how did you come up with this business line?
All right, for the first question, I've been doing this since last year, October 2018, right? The idea for the business, I can only say that it was God inspired, because I'm just going to give you a brief history. I'm a Seventh-day Adventist, and so I believe that one day there's going to be a time when you can't buy or sell. So I was at work one day and the thought just came to me, what is it that I'm going to do when the time comes and, you know, I'm having my period? And then I went online, Googled reusable or alternative methods, and then these came up, and I did a lot of research, and then I bought a pack, tried it for myself, and I fell in love with it. And because of the fact that it would eliminate, based on the researches that I did, it would eliminate some of the gynecological issues that I was having. And so it stemmed from there. I introduced it to my mom, who was a little bit skeptic, very. Yes. And she decided that she was going to try the liners because she's gone through menopause, so she wouldn't use the pads. And she fell in love with it. Then I started marketing it to my
colleagues,
right,
yes,
and friends.
Right.
Some of them had mixed views about it. Some were very skeptic, interested, and some of them decided that they were going to try the item to see exactly how it was. And then from the reusable liners and pads, I'm saying, why do I need to stop there? If I can do other sustainable and reusable household items, that would be good for me and the environment as well.
Sustainability is where it is now. Everybody is looking at that as a big, nice, fantastic niche for you to,
definitely
cast your net in now. Some of the issues you were having was a kind of aversion or reaction to the plastic in the products that you were using before.
Well, it's not really the plastic. Well, coupled with the plastic, the chemicals as well.
Okay.
So some persons are a little bit more sensitive than others. And then you would probably get rashes, itchiness, stuff like that.
But for the folks who heard that you were doing a product that is a reusable product for that time of the month, they had to be like, girl, you've got to be joking. This is 2019.
Trust me, it is. And a lot of persons have said to me that these things, you know, they belong in the past because their grandmothers have used these items, and it's modern times now, and so, you know, they don't see where they themselves would use it.
Right, but others who've used it and who've
because I've had a lot of customers who've reached out to me, thanking me for the fact that I've provided reusable feminine products, because a lot of them have been having the same issues that I was experiencing, and some also were looking to purchase them overseas, but because I'm doing it locally, it's just easier to order.
So it's been doing well?
It's been doing okay. As I said, it's a new venture, and so people are kind of warming up to the idea. But for those persons who are very sensitive, because I've spoken to someone who reached out to me just last week, and she was like, you know, I'm actually on my period and I'm literally sitting on a towel.
Wow.
Because doesn't matter what products that I try, I'm always having an adverse reaction to it. And so it just shows you that even though some people might be skeptic, there is a market for the persons who are unable to use the regular disposable items. Okay,
and what are some of the other things that you have branched out into since you figured sustainability is a good area to play in?
Well, over there in that black dish, right, that's reusable tampons. So of course it might be a little bit foreign to people, but it actually unrolls. So if you're going to wash these items, it unrolls, and it's, you know, it's easier for you to wash. For the persons who have the heavier periods and tend to gush a lot, that would be good for them, because you would couple it with your sanitary, the reusable pads.
Okay.
Right. So
what do we have here?
Those are sandwich wraps. So
Okay,
it would be the same thing like a foil or a cling wrap. It's just that it's reusable.
Oh,
so
very
it's made with the same waterproofing material.
This is a good idea.
Thank you.
Lady. So no Ziploc bags to
No.
you know, pollute the environment.
The plastic,
plastic,
right.
and okay. And you have hand towels over here.
I
which
do
think
have reusable hand towels as well, and those snap together. Those little things at the side, those blue little, right? Those are snaps. So you can actually unsnap it.
Let me take it off and see. Can I take it off?
Sure.
Okay, so you can wipe the sink, wash it, and
these
use it again.
ones would be used in the kitchen because it does have the toweling material at the back, the terry cloth. So if you wanted to do right, and it also gives you the scrubbing power that you would, you know, need.
Okay.
Over there in that napkin holder, right, that one, yes. Those are a little spin-off from the paper towels because they're just one layer. So this can replace the, you know, the clay cloth that you normally use in your kitchen, but I find that it tears easily and then you have to replace it constantly. Also, well, I made these for myself personally, so when I go back, I'm not going to be buying any more hand towels. These I'll be using in my bathroom. I really don't like towels to dry my hands because they're so big and bulky and then they get wet. I just don't like the feeling. So these are small enough that I can just use them and throw them into the
And over here,
wash.
what do we have?
These are sandwich bags, or it can be doubled as a
can be a makeup bag, it can be a toiletry bag, it can be... Okay.
Or you could put snacks inside there.
So Sabrina, you learned to sew just to make these products?
Yes, I did. I actually started sewing August of last year.
Wow. Was that difficult for you?
It was at first because I didn't have any experience at all with sewing, and I decided to learn to sew because my mom was she was so into the liners that every time I purchased a liner for myself, I would have to purchase one for her, and it was getting expensive. And then I literally had to be hiding them. Every time she comes over, I'd be like, you know, let me kind of put that away because I don't want her to see. She'd be like, oh, you have so much and I have such a little bit. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to learn to sew these so that, you know, it would save on money. She had an old machine, and so I kind of borrowed it.
And the rest is history.
And the rest is history.
So now you're using what's in your hand, as the Bible would say. So where do we find these products, lady? Where do we patronize you?
I can be contacted at Simply Holistic Creations on Facebook, Instagram. Also, you can call or text me on 876-470-2126.
Okay. And that's for whatever in the line you choose to buy. Good job, lady. Thank you for being here this morning. Sabrina Campbell, owner and entrepreneur. Her business is called Simply Holistic Creations. It's all about sustainability. Up next, Jonathan Grant High School's Culinary Invasion Part 2. When we come back, stay with us.